guys, welcome back to UltimaBeauty. Today I'm doing a few quick tutorials for you of an emerging spring trend, which is colored mascara. You can get a whole host of different shades of mascara from different brands. ColourPop has some. A few of the other brands do as well. You can get anything from teal to yellow to blue, pink, green, whatever shade of mascara you want. Today I have two from Maybelline. This one is a blue shade and it's called, this one's Blue Mist, this one's Burgundy Haze. So these are from Maybelline, as I said. They are about $10 each. They are their Lash Sensational Sky High mascara. Here's the blue one. It's my favorite out of the two. I think they have a couple more shades, but these are the two I picked up. It's a really pretty blue. It comes out really nice on the lashes for a fun blue tint. The burgundy one is really pretty as well, but I think just because the shade of my lashes, they're just naturally quite dark, it doesn't pick up as well. I used it on the bottom lashes in this one. I used it all over in one of my tutorials in here, and you can kind of see it. If your lashes are a little bit lighter than mine, this probably shows up really nicely. I like them both. They're pretty incredible mascaras because they're both the Sky High line, so they give you a lot of length as well and separation to the lashes. So they're pretty cool, and they give you some color to do a lot of other fun eye makeup looks. As I said, I have 3 tutorials for you. One using the blue, one using the burgundy, and one using both. So without any further ado, here are my tutorials featuring the emerging spring trend, colored mascara. Start things off with a blue mascara. This one is from Maybelline. We're going to start by putting it on our top lashes. Now, if your lashes are darker like mine, a brown or black shade, you're going to need to put on quite a few coats to start getting that really nice saturated blue shade. If your lashes are a little bit lighter, maybe more blonde or light brown, you might not need to do quite as many coats, so use your discretion there. So I just keep wiggling the brush. And it's also giving me a whole lot of length as well. This is their Sky High mascara, so that's pretty nice too. So just keep building that blue, get a really intense shade. And then pop it on the lower lashes as well. Trying your best to be careful not to get blue on our skin, but if we do, we can just clean it up with a concealer. Again, you might need to do a few more coats than you usually would with a mascara to really get that nice blue shade that we see on the wand right there. Then I'm just going to use a pink blush and dust it onto the apples of my cheeks just for a little bit of contrast with the blue. Nothing fancy, nothing too over the top. Just a little light flush. Then I'm going to use a pink lipstick. Pop that on my lips. This one has a bit of a frosty shimmer finish. And there we have our first very quick, very easy colored mascara tutorial. You could do this with any shade you want. I like the blue and the pink together. But you don't have to go crazy or spend a whole lot of time to get this very fun spring trend. It's minimal, but it also gives you a nice pop of color. On to our second tutorial, we're going to take a burgundy eyeshadow and dust that all over the eyelids. So we went with burgundy because that's the color of our next mascara, and we're going for a monochromatic makeup look. So just keep building that burgundy shade all over the lids. We want it as saturated and intense as we can get it. A matte shade is my choice, but you could go with a shimmer burgundy shade if you like. It's really up to you. Use a blending brush and work it through the crease of the eye, just to remove any harsh lines. Still keeping the lid very saturated and a very opaque burgundy shade. Then take a matte beige shadow, And just dust that through the brow bone, just to get a little subtle highlight. Nothing crazy. Then take our Burgundy mascara. Again, this one is from Maybelline, Sky High Mascara. And start putting that on your top lashes. Now again, my lashes are darker, so it took some time to get the burgundy shade to really show up, and even after that it's a little hard to see. But depending on the color of your lashes, you'll know whether you want to add or do less coats of mascara. But it's also giving me some really nice length, so I'm not totally hating it. And then pop more on your lower lashes. Try and keep it clean, but again, not a big deal. You already have a little bit of fallout from the shadow anyway. Just gently running that on the lower lashes, trying to get that burgundy shade to show up. And then with a concealer, like I mentioned, we just clean up anything that's down there. Any shadow fallout, mascara smudges. It's real easy. I just start with my fingertip to get it all worked into the skin. And then I go for a brush to get a little more precision and detail. And then eventually we'll be all cleaned up and ready to move on to our next step. I take more of the burgundy eyeshadow, but this time I pop it onto the apples of my cheeks. And just blend that in. It's going to give us a really pretty flush that's going to match our eyeshadow and mascara very seamlessly. So now I took a lipstick. I didn't have the exact shade I wanted, so I had to mix a few together. This one's from High Carry in the shade Cabernet. So I put that on first. Sort of worked that into the lips. Then I mixed this liquid lipstick from NYX and Sandstorm on top, and I blended that in. And finally I added some of the eyeshadow right on top. It also gave me a very matte look. So you can see how our monochromatic look has really come together. Burgundy everything. Very big for spring, monochromatic and colored mascara. Onto our final look. Take a lilac eyeshadow. This is a shadow stick. And completely cover your eyelids with this very pretty shimmery shadow stick. Don't be afraid of just adding that color. Sort of blend that around with an eyeshadow brush. Work it into the crease a little. Use a rose gold highlighter and dust that all over your brow bone just to get some more highlight. Back with our blue mascara, put that just on your top lashes. And again, we gotta build a bit of color, adding more and more so we can get that intense blue. Cool thing about this is that some of the shimmer in the eyeshadow has a little bit of a blue to it, so it really picks it up nice with this blue mascara. Then get some more burgundy mascara and put that on your lower lashes. The contrast is cool between the blue and the burgundy, and the eyeshadow works with both the blue and the burgundy mascaras as well. So everything sort of works together, comes together. Then use a light contour shade. Dust that under your cheekbones just for a subtle contour. Nothing too strong or too crazy. We're just giving a little definition to the cheeks. Back in with that highlighter we used on the brow bones, but this time dust it on the tops of your cheeks and around the temples just for a little extra highlight. Then I used a light pink putty blush. I gently worked that into the apples of my cheeks for more of a subtle flush, nothing too strong. We got a lot going on with the eyes, so I didn't want to go crazy with the face. And then I almost forgot to add a lipstick. This is sort of a corally red kind of shade. And I just place that all over my lips. And then we have our third finished color mascara tutorial. This one used both of our colors, blue and burgundy, but you can use any shades you want. You can use any shade for any of these. I like the blue and burgundy together because of the contrast. It works. The burgundy and the lip shade sort of warm up the face. The blue mascara and eyeshadow really work together well as well. That's a wrap on my colored mascara tutorials, a spring trend. Check out the blog for more details and product information. If you're interested in other spring trends, you can check out my other tutorials that are in the description box. And stay tuned for more makeup trends for spring. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.